Welcome. Next data mining functionality is cluster analysis. What is cluster analysis? Clustering analyzes data objects without consulting a known class label. Clustering is a data mining technique which analyzes the data objects without consulting a known class label. In classification and prediction, we analyze class labeled data objects. That is, in the training data set, each object has the class label. In the case of cluster analysis, the given training data doesn't have the field class label. So, without knowing the class labels of a set of data objects, we need to group the objects in the training data set into different groups. These groups are known as clusters. This is an example for clustering. Here, a 2D plot of data customer data is given. 2D plot of customer data is given here. It is grouped into 3 clusters. The plus sign represents the cluster center of each clusters. In clustering, the class labels are not present in the training data because they are not known at the beginning. Clustering can be used to generate such class labels. The principle used for clustering is maximizing the intra-class similarity and minimizing the inter-class similarity. The principle used by the clustering is, consider this is one cluster and this is another cluster. Clustering uses the property the maximizing intra-cluster similarity. Maximizing intra-cluster similarity. That is, these are the objects within this cluster. The objects within the cluster has maximum similarity. So, maximize intra-cluster similarity. Maximize intra-cluster similarity. Okay, and minimize intercluster. Sorry. Oh, yes, and minimize intercluster similarity. So this object and this object, the similarity between these objects should be minimized. Minimize intercluster similarity. This principle is used for cluster. We can say the principle in terms of distance instead of similarity. So distance, when we say distance, intra-cluster similarity should be minimum. Inter-cluster similarity should be maximum. So not a point that distance is inversely proportional to similarity. Okay, this is the important point to. So the clusters of objects are formed so that objects within a cluster have high similarity in comparison to one another. In comparison to one another, but are very dissimilar to objects in other clusters. Each cluster that is formed can be viewed as a class of objects from which the rules can be derived. From the class of objects, we can derive the rule. One more point about the clustering is that it facilitates taxonomy formation. The taxonomy formation organize the observations into a hierarchy of classes that group similar events together. The taxonomy formation represents the objects in a hierarchy of classes. Here, the similar events are grouped together. We will discuss the clustering and the clustering methods in module 5 and in module 6. So, to perform clustering, the given training set doesn't have class label. Without knowing the class label, organize the objects in the given data set into groups known as clusters. Cluster analysis uses the following principle: maximize the intra-cluster similarity. Within the cluster, maximize similarity and minimize the inter-class similarity. Similarity between the different class objects are minimized. Clustering also facilitate taxonomy formation. This taxonomy formation organizes the observations into hierarchy of processes. Okay. This is an example for